A very good morning, student. This is the lecture of object oriented programming using C++. In the last session we have completed our third chapter, that is the inheritance. In this session we will start our next, that is the fourth unit, pointers and polymorphism in C++. This unit has 16 marks. Before going to start this session, we will see what is the course outcome related to this unit. So, after completion of this unit, you will be able to use polymorphism in C++ program. This is the course outcome which is related to this unit. Again, we will see the unit outcome of this unit. First is you are able to create C++ programs to perform the given arithmetic operation using pointers. Next is you will be able to use function overloading to solve the given problem. Use operator overloading to solve the given problem. And last is you will be able to implement runtime polymorphism using virtual functions in the given C++ program. So these four are the unit outcome which are related to this unit. Now first we will see the concept of pointer. This is the first subpoint of this unit. It has four points, that is the pointer declaration, pointer operators, address operator and pointer arithmetic. First we will see what is the pointer. So a pointer is a variable which can hold the memory address of another variable. A pointer is a variable whose value is the address of another variable. So in the C language we have already seen what are the variables and what is meant by the pointer. So pointer is also a variable, means the name given to the memory location, but in the other variables we can store the values, that is integer, float or character, double type of values. But in the pointer variable we are going to store the address of another variable. So it is very similar to normal variable and it also has to be defined before using it to hold the address. Like the other normal variables, if you want to use the pointer in your program, we have to declare pointer before going to use it. Each type pointer variable can hold memory address of that type variable only. Means what? If you want to store the address of integer type of variable, then the pointer must be a integer type. If you want to store address of float type of variable, then your pointer must be a float type. Pointer plays an important role in C++ with the following advantages. So first advantage is a pointer allows to return structured variables from the functions. A pointer improves the efficiency of routines in some complex data structures such as linked list, stack, queues, etc. So in the data structure you will see the linked list and stack, queues, etc. And if you want to execute some complex type of programs, in that case the pointer is very efficient. Why? Because it directly call by reference type of variable. Means what? If you want to change the data of the variable, we directly use the address of that variable. With the help of a pointer, variable can be swapped without physically moving them. Next is a pointer allows to pass variables, arrays, functions, strings and structure as function arguments. It provides functions which can modify their calling arguments. And a pointer support dynamic allocation and deallocation of memory segment. Dynamic means at the runtime. So these are the advantages of the pointers in C++. Now we will see the first subpoint, that is the pointer declaration. So how to declare a pointer? All pointer variable must be declared before it is used in a program like other variables. When a pointer variable is declared, the variable name must be preceded by an asterisk. So this star is nothing but the asterisk. And if you want to declare variable, we can declare like a other common variable, but we have to use this asterisk sign preceded of the variable. The general format syntax of the declaration of pointer is, see here, data type asterisk sign pointer variable semicolon. So now data type is the type of the variable whose address is going to store into the pointer variable, and pointer variable is the identifier. We can use any name for that pointer without the keywords. So pointer are designed to hold memory address. With pointer variable we can indirectly manipulate data stored in the other variables. So here are some examples of the pointer declaration. So character star CPTR, that is a C pointer. Now see here, this CPTR is the pointer variable, and in that variable we can store the address of character type of variable, only the address of character type of variable. This float star FPTR, that is the float pointer, this is a float type of pointer variable. So the address of the float variable we can store into that FPTR. And if we want to store the double type of address of double type of variable, we have to use the double star DPTR, that is a double PTR. Suppose if you want to store the address of integer type of variable, so our declaration of pointer is integer star, suppose IPTR semicolon. Now this IPTR is the integer type of pointer where we will store the address of the integer data type, integer variable. All pointer arithmetic is done related to its base type. Hence, it is important to declare pointer correctly. For example, a character data item may require to store a byte. Integer required to store 2 bytes, and if you want to store the float, we require the 4 bytes. Means what? This CPTRT, it required the 1 byte. Float required the 4 byte, and integer required the 2 byte to store the value. Now next is the pointer operators. A pointer contains a memory address which is the location of another variable where it has been stored in the memory. A pointer variable consists of 2 operators, namely pointer operator and address of operator. So first pointer operator, it indirection operator, that is a star, is a unary operator that returns the value of variable located at the address specified by its operand. This star is a unary operator and it will show the actual value of the variable whose address is stored into the pointer variable. And address of operator, that is a AND, is a unary operator, returns the memory address of its operand. Means this star returns actual value of the variable and address returns at memory address of that operand. First we will see the pointer operator. A pointer operator can be represented by a combination of asterisks with a variable. The asterisk tells the compiler that the variable it follows is a pointer. When the star differences operator is used in a variable declaration, it merely indicates that the variable being declared is a pointer. Means what? If we declare any variable with the asterisk sign, means it indicates that this variable is a pointer variable, and it tells to compiler that this is the pointer type of variable. However, when a star differences operator appears before a pointer variable elsewhere in a program, it references the data stored at the address assigned to that pointer. Means this star is used in declaration also, and if this star is used in the program, then it indicates that it is showing the value of the variable whose address is stored into the pointer. A pointer variable name when prefixes by the star difference operator reference the data stored at the address assigned to that pointer. This means a program can get the address assigned to a pointer variable just by using its name, or it can get the data stored at that address by prefixing its name with the star reference operator. For example, if a variable of integer data type is declared with asterisk, it means the variable is of type pointer to integer, that is a int star ptr. Means this ptr is a pointer type of variable and it stores the address of integer variable, where ptr is a pointer variable which holds the address of an integer data type. Now we will see the address of operator, that is a ampersand, or we can call it as a AND. An address of operator can be represented by a combination of this AND, that is a ampersand, with a pointer variable. It is used to get the address of a variable. The ampersand is a unary operator that returns the memory address of its operand. Means see here what is the difference between star operator and ampersand operator. The asterisk or star operator is used to show the actual value of the operator, and address sign is used to show the address of the operand. For example, if var is an integer variable, then address of var is its address. Means if var it has some value, that is suppose 10. Now var the value of var is 10, but if we return address of var, means it will return us the address of that variable. This operator has the same precedence and right to left associativity as the other unary operators. See here the example, x equal to address of ptr. Now the meaning of above statement is x receives the address of a variable ptr. Both the pointer operator and an asterisk have a higher precedence over all other arithmetic operators except the unary minus, with which they have equal precedence. Means all other operands like arithmetic operators like plus, minus, multiplication, division and modulus, among that address of and asterisk, these both operators has higher precedence. Now we will see one program. See here integer main, integer variable and integer star ptr. Now this variable is a integer type and this ptr is the pointer variable, and it can store the address of integer type of variable. Now integer value. These are the two variables and this is the pointer variable. Now var is equal to 3000. Now ptr equal to address of var. See here what this statement is indicate that var, that is this variable, and ampersand var means what? Address of this variable is stored into that ptr. Now this ptr contains the address of variable. Now value equal to star ptr means, see here in the ptr, hide this asterisk, only this ptr it has the address of variable, and this star means what? Actual value which is stored into that address. So the value, that is 3000, is stored into the val. Now by using cout statement we are going to display the value of all these variables, that is a variable, ptr and value. Now var it has the value 3000, so output is value of var is 3000. Now this ptr contains the address of variable, means memory address of this variable, so it is displaying value of the ptr. This is the address of a variable which is actually in the memory. And last value contains the star ptr, means value at this location. So what is the value of this location is 3000. So again the value of the val variable is displaying 3000. This is the simple program which explains the pointer operators, that is the asterisk and ampersand. Now in the next session we will see the next point.